Hi, my name is Kevin Hewlin. I am the Assistant Director of Online Course Development in the Center for Instruction and Research Technology at the University of North Florida. The purpose of this video is to show you some of the different areas of our website that are directly related to our faculty development program, and to also give you an inside look into our teaching online seminars and briefly explore some of the exemplary activities in those courses. To find information about our faculty development program, we just need to follow the link titled Faculty Development Model. At its core, our faculty development program includes 4 teaching online, aka TOL seminars, and the Master Online Teaching, aka MOT, certification. In addition, faculty members can sign up for on-demand and ongoing workshops conducted by CIRT staff year-round. In just a minute, I'll take you inside the actual TOL courses, but first, here's a brief summary of each of the seminars. TOL 4100 is a self-paced course designed to help faculty learn to navigate and become familiar with some of the most commonly used tools in Blackboard. To complete this course, they construct a portfolio in order to provide the evidence of their mastery of those common Blackboard tools. TOL 4100 is a co-requisite for the other TOL seminars, and so it must be completed either before or during the TOL 5100 or TOL 6100 seminars. TOL 5100 is a 5-week instructor-led asynchronous course in which faculty are introduced to methods for effectively delivering online courses. This course was designed primarily to accommodate the needs of part-time faculty who will be facilitating an online course, but not necessarily developing or designing one. TOL 6100 is a rigorous 8-week hybrid course for full-time faculty members that are designing and developing new online courses. In this seminar, participants are introduced to design theory, strategies for streamlining course development, methods for increasing instructor presence and encouraging student engagement, and best practices for accessibility and universal design. Graduates of TOL 6100 are encouraged to register for TOL 7100, which is a self-paced course designed to assist faculty with their development of a high-quality distance learning course. The objective of TOL 7100 is that the participants design and develop an online course and complete a successful Quality Matters course review within 1 year of starting the seminar. Finally, faculty members that complete our TOL 6100 or TOL 7100 seminars may apply for the National ION Master Online Teaching Certification Program. This rigorous 18-month program recognizes and certifies faculty, staff, and administrators who achieve a measurable level of knowledge related to online course design, online instruction, and other issues related to online teaching and learning. A limited number of spots will be funded each year and stipends available to participants. In addition to all of these, we also offer on-demand and ongoing professional development conducted by CIRT staff, in addition to webinars from national organizations. Before we take a closer look at the TOL seminar courses, I just want to take a quick look at the instructional design website. So we'll go back to the CIRT homepage. Under the category of services, we click Instructional Design. To meet faculty needs, we have a group of highly motivated and experienced instructional designers known as the ID team, who regularly consult with faculty on instructional design best practices. One of the primary responsibilities of the ID team is the design, modification, and facilitation of those TOL seminars. So as another means for ensuring a high level of faculty satisfaction, we try to be as transparent about our instructional design processes as we possibly can. Through the ID team website, we are able to share our resources with faculty and make it easier for them to reach out to us if they have questions or need assistance. Now, let's take a closer look at the TOL seminars and some of the exemplary activities. TOL 4100, as I had mentioned, is a self-paced course designed to assist faculty in becoming more familiar with some of the common tools in Blackboard. The major project of TOL 4100 is the completion of a portfolio. And so faculty would download our portfolio checklist and basically go through and complete each of the items on the checklist. And if there are certain things that they're unable to do, then they can go back to the course itself and navigate through all of the learning modules to find more information out about that particular item that they are unable to replicate in their portfolio. And so in the end, their portfolio, which is developed inside of one of their dev courses, will have a number of items completed, and that will demonstrate their proficiency in using Blackboard. The TOL 5100 seminar was designed to prepare instructors to teach an existing online course. Through online coursework, instructors learn about the important pedagogical, logistical, and technological issues involved in delivering online courses. Since most TOL 5100 participants are usually part-time adjunct faculty, we prefer to have our TOL 5100 alumni, who are also experienced adjuncts and have taught extensively online, to facilitate the TOL 5100 seminars. Instructional designers also make guest appearances to engage in some of the online discussions and share information about services and upcoming events that are provided through CIRT. So there are 5 modules in the course, and I will just briefly go through each of the modules to show the assignments. Module 1 is on course design and student engagement. Although most of the part-time faculty members are only delivering in existing online courses, there are times when they've been given an online course that may need some fixing up, or at the very least, it's important for the adjunct to be able to identify the various elements of the course and determine if they're going to be able to effectively deliver the content that's contained within those different elements. So, for example, if there are discussion boards and blogs and wikis in this course that they've been given to deliver, they need to understand how to facilitate those various tools and how to engage with students and provide feedback using those various tools. So the first 2 assignments are to talk about student engagement. What are some of the important things to do to get students into the course and start to develop that sense of community? And then they build a course guide. And so this is helpful in preparing the adjunct to understand really what's going on in the entire course as a whole. Module 2 talks a little bit about course facilitation. In this, the assignment is to complete a blog where they share their ideas and strategies for effectively facilitating the course in terms of how much time would they spend checking emails, or what is their plan for communicating, and those kinds of things. Module 3 on assessment. Although most part-time faculty members are not necessarily designing assessments, we think it's important that they understand the various kinds of assessments they might find in an online course so that they understand how to effectively grade those assignments and provide good student feedback. So for this module, they have a wiki assignment and the midterm survey. All of our teaching online courses have a midterm survey that we use to get feedback on the progress that instructors are having in the course. Also, it's a good best practice that we try to emulate to encourage online instructors to implement a midterm survey in their courses so that they can also receive that valuable feedback from students along the way. Module 4, accessibility. This is perhaps maybe one of the most important modules in the course, in addition to the first module, in that when an adjunct is presented with an online course, it's important that they understand and know somewhat something about the accessibility of the content that's in that course, so that they know whether their students are able to get what they need out of it. So we just want to talk them through some of that. and make them aware of some of the resources on campus, some of the best practices for making sure content is accessible. Also in this module, we bring them into a collaborate session where we talk about using the synchronous communication tool in Blackboard to present information to the students. So finally, Module 5 is about library resources, an opportunity for us to introduce the adjunct to our online learning librarian, who is available to assist with any kind of issues that they may be having that's related to library resources or having to do with copyright or fair use. And so that's really what this module is all about. Okay, so that's a real quick brief overview of the TOL 5100 online course delivery seminar. The TOL 6100 seminar was designed to prepare faculty to build high-quality online courses. Through online coursework, instructional design consultations, and several cohort-based discussions, faculty are introduced to common pedagogical, logistical, and technological strategies used to design and deliver effective online courses. In order to successfully complete this seminar, faculty must complete all online assignments, earning a score of 80% or better, and attend all scheduled discussions. In comparison to the TOL 5100 seminar, TOL 6100 is much more rigorous and requires much more effort, but the takeaways are enormous. All of the assignments in TOL 6100 can be applied directly to the design and development of a new online course. Also, because the seminar has such a strong focus on design theory and instructional design best practices, it's always facilitated by the instructional design team. So, there are 7 modules in the course, and as I did in TOL 5100, I will just briefly go through each module to show the assignments. First module is really an introduction to DL at the University of North Florida, and so we present some factual information and statistics about the number of online courses that have been created, and talk a little bit about the DL initiative at the University of North Florida. We also want to use this as an opportunity to introduce faculty to the concept of an instructional designer and talk a little bit about some of the services that we provide. Also additional resources, and then we want everybody to introduce themselves, sort of as a standard way of building a sense of community. Module 2 is where we get into instructional design theory and really break down some of the major concepts that are applied in developing online courses, such as scaffolding and course chunking and building course maps and that sort of thing. Module 3 on assessments, again, introducing faculty to various types of assessments and talking about some of the pros and cons of each one and how they can be applied in an online course. Faculty engage in a discussion and ultimately build an assessment plan. Module 4, Instructional Design, where we introduce to faculty to a lot of different types of instructional media, always trying to keep this really brief, since there are so many different kinds of materials that could be put into an online course. So really we're just kind of exposing them to a number of different ideas, and then we can work with them independently to try to figure out what would work best for their particular courses. Again, there's a community blog where faculty members are sharing ideas with one another, and then they have an assignment. They have to construct an instructional media plan and identify the types of media that they would put in their course and why that media would be relevant and how it aligns to the learning objectives. Module 5, Universal Design for Learning. This is where we talk about how to maintain a consistency and make sure that courses are also accessible. So we talk about a lot of best practices having to do with the various technologies. We also want to direct faculty to campus resources where they can find out more about working with students with disabilities. And then we also start off similar to what we do in TOL 5100. We like to have a live synchronous session where we can discuss some of the strategies involved in doing online lectures, live lectures, or conducting office hours, or anything having to do with the synchronous communication environment. And they have a couple of assignments to do for that. Course facilitation, where we talk about how to organize how you're communicating with students, and instructor presence and building a learning community. Again, the major assignments are a group discussion and then a communication plan. And all of these plans that are submitted are graded by the instructional design team, and we give extensive feedback on all of that so that the faculty are really getting it from the instructional designer. Module 7, Library Resources. This is an opportunity for faculty to be introduced to our online learning librarian and to be able to communicate with her about any kinds of integrations with the library that they might have in their online courses, and also talk about copyright and fair use. And so they have some assignments for that. Once the assignments are completed, and there's a final seminar, which is a 5-minute presentation, and this is where faculty members are able to, they have 5 minutes to stand up and basically share their experience with other faculty members, or they have a chance to explore some new technology and demonstrate that in front of their peers and get feedback on ideas that they're considering. So this is one of the 3 face-to-face seminars that we have. The other ones being the kickoff, which is where we bring everybody together in the classroom and we talk about some of the major points of the course, and we'll sort of clear the air about the expectations and what we want to accomplish over the next 8 weeks. And then seminar 2 is roundtable discussions where everybody comes back, meets face to face, and we talk about a lot of things like the chunking plan, different types of assessments, and communication. And then, as I said, there's seminar 3 to 5-minute presentations where they present ideas or takeaways from the course. And so that's the TOL 6100 course in a nutshell. Obviously a lot more going on, but that's probably all I have time to talk about. Finally, I just want to jump in and talk a little bit about TOL 7100. This is not really an online course in the sense of assignments and feedback and so forth. This is really just more of a management course for faculty who are developing their online courses. So once faculty have completed the TOL 6100 seminar, they can then register for the actual course that they're going to be putting online. And all we've done is we've broken this TOL 7100 into 3 different phases to help guide the faculty member through the process of getting the course designed and developed, and then having it pass the Quality Matters review. And so that's really the purpose of the TOL 7100. Okay, and that covers all of that, and I hope that this has been informative. And as always, if you have additional questions or you're looking for more information, you should go back to the CIRT homepage, and you can find lots of additional links about teaching online. And of course, there's lots of other information posted on our instructional design website. Thank you.